I was training the other week and I don't know, weird freak accident. I got hit on my leg. I tore my quad muscle. Yeah, we had to cancel the fight against Junior. Well, at least not cancel the date, because I would be ready to go. The doc said the recovery time would be 1 month. To be honest, I don't think the fight is going to happen anytime soon, because there's kind of rumors that Mark Hunt is going to fight Junior. So, yeah, it is off. Again, my date for the prom. As much as anticipated fight as this, it's never nice. On the other hand, it just gives me some more time to make a proper comeback. Because obviously after the last fight, we need to come back, and we need to come back strong. And that's exactly what I'm planning to do.
But thank you. Good luck in the fight.
Thank you. Back in the shit. Winning is good. But when you lose, that really activates you to improve and to make things better. And yeah, after the fight, I went to Hawaii, I had some time off, and I thought on a lot of things. And yeah, start fixing it. And I'm not a quitter. I've lost before, I came back stronger. So yeah, you just go back to the drawing board and you go looking for answers. I went back to Holland to rehabilitate because I had a couple of injuries. And spend time with my family. And at the same time, a good friend of mine, close friend of mine, Andrew, he suggested, while I was in Holland the time there, that I start training at Mike's gym.
Ik heb toen Andrew me belde, heel lang nagedacht over hoe zou ik het willen, zouden we moeten. En ik denk dat ik pas een plan heb gevonden. Dat is wel heel simpel. I made an appointment with Alistair, and in the beginning I said, okay, listen, I don't want to commit to anything. I just want to start with you for 2-3 weeks, and then let's sit down and have another discussion, you know, because there are some things he likes and don't like, and there are some things I like and I don't like. And we had to sit down and study these things out, but I think we'll be okay.
Obviously, I already knew Mike from a couple times before, but yeah, he had a clear strategy, clear plan, and yeah, it was just good for me, and I felt very positive with it. We have other top fighters fighting here, training here. Badahari, one of the big names in K1, and Saki. So, and also obviously they have a lot of heavyweight sparring guys. I think they have the biggest group in Holland.
We started and it's getting better every day, little by little. So it's getting used to my sense of humor and my style of working.
So what is your style of working?
Different.
Mike has a lot of different training methods and philosophies, so we've just been doing his thing, and yeah, it feels good. There's a connection. I like him. I like the way it works.
In my opinion, he can do much better, and I hope the next time you step into the cage, you see the difference. To be honest, I'm not going to tell you what we're working on, because the last time, you know, I don't like to be the guy who's informing other people. The last time we did it, we spoke German for 5 years. Boom! And Harlem, She'll come to America to train with him, but as you know, I have also a few other very important fighters here, high-priced fighters, as they might say, and so I should be here, and he has to come to Holland to train.
Did 1 month here, then I was back in Miami 1 month, and now done 1 month here again. And actually, we're now on the brink of going back to Miami and finishing the training camp there, because we have a fight lined up August 17, Travis Brown. For the UFC, that fight is going to be in Boston. It's back to showtime.
don't forget, if you win so many titles as he has, you know, and then if somebody's coming like me, and I say, no, your feet are wrong. He's looking at me, what are you talking about? I have more belts than you can eat bread in the morning. I said, that's true, but your feet are still wrong. And then he's trying and he said, yes, you're right. And that's what it needs to be a champion. And that's what a champion does. In my opinion, you need to be a champion in everything you do. You know, when you brush your teeth, tie your shoelaces, stand up, give a kick, give a punch, give a submission. You have to do it as a champion. You know, you go in the shower as a champion, come out of the shower as a champion, and not in second place. That's what champions do.
This isn't a long-term fucking job. You don't come into the UFC thinking, man, I'm gonna stay here until I'm 65 and then I'm gonna retire, get a pension, and I'm gonna do this, that. It's a fucking short-term gig. You have a window of opportunity that's about this big. If you're lucky, it's this big, and if you're talented enough, and you get in there and you do as many amazing things as you can in front of as many people as you can, and make as much money as you can, and enough contacts and this and that. So when that day, that inevitable day that will finally come when it's over, you put yourself in a great position to where you can move on and do better things. And hopefully, if you played it out right, you don't ever have to work again. Who the fuck on this planet does not understand that?
Echt, ik heb overal spierpijn, hè. Ik ben echt helemaal dood.
Hoezo? Ze waren allemaal blauw allemaal.
Onderrug, benen.
Je hebt alles gebruikt. He's training hard. He's not big-headed. He's a bit submissive towards the trainers. Because it's not only me, I'm just the head coach. We also got Roberto, we got Kenny Monday, we got Jake for strength and conditioning.
Mike has his part where he's good at, and I have my part, and mix up them together. That's good. It's like Golden Glory back in the days, you know. He was training at the Core Hammers and during the week with me, and that was a good mix. So let's say we had the mix back.
I think sometimes with athletes of his level, you know, they kind of get bored with the training. You know, it gets monotonous. And so it's you try to keep it fresh, try to keep it different, and try to give him some looks that he hadn't seen before. You know, that kind of expands his mind and make him think. And so that's what it's like working with. But you know, it's a joy. It's a pleasure working with him because I learn. I'm kind of new to the fight game as far as coaching it. And so I learn every day. I'm a student, and so I pick up little things every day. So, you know, also as I'm helping him to train to get better for his fight, I also learn from him as well.
I mean, the team has been great. Mike has been great. It's really been grinding me a lot. So, and I guess that was necessary. That was necessary after the loss when we were injured. So we're basically coming from -2. So we had to start over again, and that's what we did. We took the time to get to know each other again, worked hard from the bottom up, and here we are. 2 more hard weeks of work. The fight is 3 weeks out, but I think we're right on schedule. And just need to keep it up.
For my part, I want to have a good cooperation with the Brazilians, and I hope they have the same feeling with me. The only thing I do, I train on a different time with Alistair when all the Brazilians are out, because I want to do things my way, and my way means also a lot of screaming, shouting, pushing, shoving, punching, kicking, slapping, and I don't want to embarrass Alistair or other people who are training with Alistair in front of the rest of the group, because otherwise I cannot get the best out of him. And that's why we choose to train on a different time. And we don't want to we don't want to bother other guys their training. You know, so let the Brazilians be the Brazilians, let my training be my training, and they don't need to interfere.
En Spier Groenhart.
It's my first time I'm in Miami here. I'm here together with Mike and Murto Groenhart. So I'm here together with Mike because I need to fight in October too. So Mike was coming over here and he asked me to come together with him. So I'm here to train together with Mike and to see how Alistair is preparing going, you know. So till now what I see, he's good in shape. So I think he's gonna win the fight, you know, and he come back better than before. So we're gonna see in Boston next month.
I remember that I came back in Holland. I think it was in 2000. And there was a farewell fight for Rob Kaman, who is very good in kickboxing, champ. It was his last fight, and I think Alistair, I saw them the first time. He had to fill in a place that somebody had left there because of injury or something like that. So he was there. I was looking at him, and he made an impression on me because the way he fought, he was very quiet, very different than anyone else. And on the moment the gong went, bam! He went, sprinted there, and high kicks and whatever. And I thought, okay, I have to follow this guy. So therefore, from a distance, I followed him. Then later on, we met each other, and you know, became also a little bit of as a friend. And I just hope he does well. Yeah, for me, it's good to see him also, you know, doing his regular and daily job. Because we normally only see the fights, but we don't see this, and it's hard work. I've done some kickbox training myself, and it is tough. So to see him here and preparing himself for a very important fight in Boston, yeah, that was great experience.
I always say you got a fan base and you build up the fan base by your style, and never ever neglect that. You know, the fans are made you who you are. You need to be true to them. You know, don't start being all of a sudden a wrestler if you're a knockouter. Because people don't want to watch this. People want to see KOs. That's why you're important.
We put in a lot of sweat in this preparation. A lot of sweat, a couple of tears, a lot of sweat.
In the beginning I was training with Alistair all different kind of things, and now all things are coming together slowly by slowly. And we are plussing, as I call it. Oh, je zo vlak langs het gezicht aan. Strak.
Mike's method is different, but in many more ways, exactly what I was looking for.
He knows what I want, and every training, every week he's giving me more. You know, more things I want. more things I want to see in training, because when he showed it to me, I explained it to him. Then you see him nodding and he's thinking, oh, okay. And then the next time I ask something similar, I don't need to explain anymore. You know, he just go.
I just did what he said. I didn't ask any questions. I didn't need to understand anything, but I have my own thoughts about training, exercise, and the human body. But I just follow his lead, and he teaches. Ravaba's even discussed it, or even spoke about it, but he's already on that level. He already understands a lot of things. In that sense, exactly what I was looking for.
Listen to the brothers who get rugged and raw. Shooting a gun don't make you one. Plus the 9 got a mind of his own, won't run. Don't compare none of these rap one-of-a cats to be the best fit. The rest is scared money. Give it to a girl who the fuck but I'm better than me. Nobody.
You need to have a vision. You need to have a direction. If there's no direction, then not every coach has that. Not every trainer has that. That's also why Mike is the main coach, because he gives direction to the group. It's a big influence on the group energy, and it's good. Good influence.
Like yesterday, we were punching some bag, I don't know what. But after the first time, I just walked with him and said, listen, this is not enough. You were withholding on me. He said, no, I do my best. I said, no, you're not. You know, then I start, like I say, the screaming, the yelling. And then the next time, he was unleashing. And then he stood up and I said, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And he's just looking at me. And from there on, he keeps going on and on and on. And tonight in the sparring, I want to see this on humans. That's nice. We come to win, we come to destroy, we come to give the audience what they came for. And that's a brutal knockout. Standing on the ground, I don't care, whatever. We must take his head off, you know, the old-fashioned way. Show of force. We can be much more aggressive, determined, hard-headed, hard punching, hard kicking, hard kneeing, hard submitting, whatever, than he will ever be.
I got the feeling I was falling from the roof or something. All the air was gone. Fucking.
Life is a survivor here. This camp is the best, man.
Travis Brown, he's a very big, strong guy. Yeah, he had some knockouts, some good ones. But I don't think he can win Alistair, of course. He's just a good fighter, but that's what he is. And it's not enough to stand in the way of Alistair for becoming a new UFC champion, because this is our goal. If there's anybody in our team who sees it otherwise, I advise him to leave.
The best in the world. Taste his greatness.
Now with Alistair, I'm going to be physically at the UFC for the first time. But you can also see it otherwise. It took the UFC 160 tournaments to finally find me.